Hey everybody! So today I'm here with a new video and it's actually a collab with my friend Brandon. He's Brandon Marshall here on YouTube. We're going to be doing top 15 favorites of 2015. I know he has a lot of more better fashion sense than I do. He's doing, I think he was talking about he's going to do a little bit more fashion and things like that, but he will include some beauty items as well. I will leave his channel linked in the description, and I will also link his video so you can go check out his channel. And if you're here from Brandon's channel, hi, welcome. I hope you enjoy my video, and I'm just gonna kind of get into it. I'm gonna start with skincare. The first two things, so I only have two skincare items. I have the Marion Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rosewater, and it looks like this. I'm sorry for my lighting, it is very bright right now, but it is like 8 o'clock at night, so this stuff is absolutely amazing. I've had this in my collection probably for almost a year. I love this. I've got it on Haute Look before. They sell this at Ulta. It's just a great facial mist. It definitely hydrates your face. You can use it over makeup, underneath makeup. I just absolutely love it, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. It's very inexpensive. The next skincare item I have to mention is the Botanics Micellar Cleansing Solution 3-in-1 All Bright, and it's just a micellar water. So Micellar, I don't know if that's how you say it. It looks like this. You can get this at Target and Walgreens. This is just helps remove your makeup, and it cleanses your skin. It says it dissolves makeup, unclogs pores, and removes impurities. So it's nice. It's what I usually do is I'll take a makeup remover wipe and then I'll use this afterwards, and this gets rid of everything the makeup remover wipe did not get rid of. I actually just purchased this bottle because I realized I was out of it the other day, so I just recently got this, so I barely used any, so that's why it's so full. But I've had a couple of these over 2015. I think I had about 3 or 4 bottles of this, maybe even more. Alright, so I'm gonna do hair products. I only have one. Well, technically it's 2, but it's in a grouping, so this will be my third item, but they're just combined. I have the Pura Dior shampoo and conditioner that was sent to me by Pura Dior at the end of August, I believe. There's a shampoo and conditioner. I've talked about this before, I think in my August favorites. This stuff helped my hair become so strong when it was really short, because my hair was really short in March. I believe I chopped it, and by the end of August, after actually I used this, I feel like my hair grew a lot, and it looks it's pretty healthy now. It's been almost a year now, and my hair is completely grown back to what it was before I chopped it. I feel like I don't lose as much hair when I use these, and I'm almost out of them, which really sucks, but I know that I definitely would repurchase this. So yeah, this is Pura Dior. I'll link their not their channel, I'll link their website in the description. You should check this out. It's really good. Alright, the next thing I have to mention is gonna be just an accessory. So it's not gonna be makeup. Makeup is gonna be saved for last. So the accessory I have are my sunglasses, and they're by the brand Elizabeth & James, which is Mary-Kate and Ashley's brand. They are a pair of sunglasses. I got these off of Haute Look. They're very dirty. I need to clean them, but they're so cute. I love these sunglasses. They're so cute, right? I love them. And they're very heavy, but I like them. They feel really nice on my face, and I think they're just so cute. They're the Marion style. It actually says it right there. See, it says Marion, right? But these are such great sunglasses. They're pretty affordable if I do remember correctly. I didn't spend that much money on them, I believe. On Haute Look, it was definitely discounted. I think they sell Elizabeth & James at Nordstrom. I'm not really sure. You can always look them up. The next thing I have to mention is my beauty blender, and it is the Pro Beauty Blender, and I'm sorry that this is so dirty, but I did use it to apply my makeup. But this is the black one. It's so, I don't know, I think it's so much better than the pink one. I don't know if that's weird to say or not, because they're basically the same thing, but I have the pink one as well as the black one, and if you compare them, this one's a lot more wider, and I don't know why, but I like it so much better, and I feel like it feels a little different. But I love the Beauty Blender. I've been a big fan of it for years, but I just got the black one this year, and I think it's just so much better than the pink one, and I would recommend getting the black one over the pink one. They're the same price on Sephora. I don't know if you can hear my mom talking to my cat, but you might be able to. So okay, the next thing I have to mention is a foundation. It is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation, and it looks like this. I have a first impression on it. I will link that in the description. This has been my favorite foundation for the entire year of 2015. I think it was very helpful to have in the spring and the summer when it got really warm and hot. My makeup did not go anywhere. I actually wore this for my cousin's wedding in the end of October, and I was out from like the morning till like the late evening, probably until close to 11:45 at night, and my makeup did not go anywhere. My foundation was perfect. My concealer was really good. None of the stuff I added on my face, like my powder, my everything stayed where it was. This is some legit stuff. I definitely recommend checking this out as well, but this, I don't know, it's a little pricey. I think it's like, I forget if it's like $39 or $40, but I know it looks like a small package, but it actually a little goes a long way. This is still the same one I've had since I guess I did that review, and you know, I still have a decent amount of it, and I really do recommend this. I have a concealer as well. It is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Looks like this, and I love this stuff. Mine is in the shade Medium Light Neutral. I use this for underneath my eyes. It's definitely not something I use to brighten up anything. I haven't really been a fan of like the super light colored right directly underneath your eyes. I know I used to be a long time ago, but this one's kind of just like a neutral color, so it kind of blends in with my foundation, which you would think doesn't really do much, but I feel like I put it at the inner corners of my eyes and, you know, kind of do like that triangle, like, and I kind of don't make it so like perfect. I kind of just like do a little here and like I blend it outwards so it like goes up here, but it's nothing super brightening or anything. But I do really love this, and I definitely recommend checking it out. Right, so I have a bronzer that was discontinued, but you can still find it on Amazon. It is the Maybelline Dream Sun bronzer, and it looks like this, so it's in the pan, things like that. It's very affordable. I definitely, if I say definitely one more time, I should just have like a definitely counter somewhere, but never mind. This is such a great bronzer. I really don't understand why they discontinued this from Maybelline. It was only around for the summer of a couple of years ago, I think, but I do have a bunch of backups. Not a bunch, I have like 2 backups, so this one is one I'm using now. This is probably my second one that I ever had, because I know when they came out with them, I bought 2 of them because I didn't, hell if I knew if they were going to discontinue them. I thought they were new things to the line, and then they wound up getting rid of them. I don't know what they were thinking, because it's a great all over bronzer. I usually contour, not with this, but I contour and then I blend it out with this. So I'll take like another brush and I'll just blend out my contour, and that's kind of what I did tonight with my makeup. But I love this bronzer, and you should definitely go check out Amazon.com, because I'm sure they'll have it. If they don't, then I'm sorry, but that's where I found extras of mine. I have a blush by MAC, and it is Gingerly. I mentioned this in my October favorites. Okay, there it goes. I bought it online, I believe, and I just fell in love with this shade. The shade is gorgeous. I have it on my cheeks right now. It's just it like warms up and it blends in nicely with your bronzer, so I absolutely love this. I think you should go check it out if you had any doubts about it, but I think it's a great, like, everyday bronzer. Not bronzer, blush. I had quite a couple of highlight favorites this year, but the one that I think stood out the most to me was Becca's Opal highlighter, and it looks like this. It's just a great highlighter. If that's showing up true to color, I don't know. I have it on right now. I absolutely love it. I think you can't go wrong with it. It complements so many different skin tones. I was very skeptical about buying this because, again, I was so new to highlighting at the beginning of the year. When I went to school, I was like, I don't want anything like that on my face. It's gonna make me break out, things like that. I was so nervous to highlight my face like a long time ago, but now I feel like I can't I can't even finish my makeup without highlighting my face. Like, I was even not gonna put it on tonight, and I'm like, I feel like I have to. Not even the fact that I was talking about it or like that I was gonna mention it. I just felt like my makeup didn't look complete without a highlighter. So I definitely think this was a big standout for me this year. I have an eyeshadow palette and an eyeshadow single to mention. I'll mention the single first, and it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in Topaz. I mentioned this in my October favorites. I know a lot of the things I'm going to be mentioning were in my October favorites, but that's because, I don't know, fall is my favorite time of the year, and I feel like that kind of look is really popular to me. Well, popular for me to do. I just love like bronzy eyelid colors and everything, and so yeah, I don't know. It's like really pretty color. I think it is complimentary on like a lot of eye colors. I love it with my brown eyes. I'm sure it would look really pretty with green eyes, hazel eyes. I'm sure blue eyes would look really nice too, but that's better. It's on my eyelids right now, but I don't know if you can really see because I'm not that close to the camera, but it is an absolutely gorgeous color. And the palette I wanted to mention was the LORAC Pro Matte palette, which again I mentioned in my October favorites, but I really did love it. I've loved these two dark chocolate colors. That burgundy color is just so my color, and this color, which is called Latte, is great for the crease. I've been using this a lot over the last couple of months since I got it. I got it at the beginning of September, I believe. So, you know, I used it for like 4 months, and I just think it was a really big standout, even though it was at the end of the year. I think a lot of the time during this past year I was using just eyeshadow singles here and there, but nothing really stood out nothing compares to this. I think it was just a great purchase, and I believe it was pretty affordable. So I have an eyebrow pencil, which is the NYX Micro Brow, and it's definitely comparable to Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, which is a lot more affordable. It's like this is like a third of the price. Mine is in the shade Brunette. I used to use chocolate, but when I went with darker hair, I feel like it was kind of, I don't know, I felt like I needed to use a different one. Is it Brunette? Yes, Brunette. So yeah, I use Brunette, and it's exactly like how the Brow Wiz is. There's a spoolie on one side and a, like, you know, retractable pencil bar on the other side. Again, very affordable. I think it's maybe like $6-7 at Ulta, or I believe Ulta is the only place I've seen it. I just think this was such a big standout to me. I just think this is absolutely bomb. You need to check it out. And last but not least, I saved the best for last, which are lip colors, and they're both by Colourpop Cosmetics. I've been obsessed with Colourpop this year, if you haven't noticed, and I do have a video coming up where I'm going to be using a couple of newer products that I've had in my collection, but what is it called? So these two colors are my favorite. The one on the top is Beeper, and the one underneath is Trap, and I'm wearing Beeper on my lips right now, so yes, you can see it's like a brown with a pink, with a hint of pink, that kind of thing. This color has just absolutely been a standout to me, more than Trap, but I love Beeper and I love Trap, and Trap is definitely like a grayish pink color. I'll put them next to each other so you can see the comparison. I do actually like pairing these together. What I do normally, so that's Beeper and this is Trap. What I do normally is I'll kind of line the outside of my lips with Beeper, and then I'll take Trap and kind of fill it in, but I do like put it together while it's still wet. Like I'll put my lips together while it's still wet and it'll kind of blend together, and the color it gives off is just so pretty. I can't even explain it, but if you do own these two, I think you should see how it looks on you, but I think it looks really pretty on, like, I'm not trying to sound conceited, I just think it looks really pretty with like my coloring, my hair. I think it just like complements me as a person, and I just think it looks really nice on me, and I'm not trying to say that to be like conceited. I just think it looks good, and I get a lot of compliments for when I do that combination. I get compliments on these by themselves, but I just think Colourpop Ultra Matte lipsticks have just been my absolute favorite this year. I do have a couple more in my collection, and I plan on getting more at some point too, because I just think they're really affordable. They're only $6 each. You can't really go wrong with that. And that's all of my top 15 favorites of 2015. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Again, if you come from... I don't know if you can see, my cat's trying to get in. This is Benji. This is Benji. Benji, say hi. Okay, he hates being held.
But this is Benji. So he wanted to join me in saying goodbye to you guys. I hope you enjoyed my 15 favorites of 2015. Please make sure to check out Brandon's channel and tell him I sent you. He makes such great quality videos. I love watching him. He's so adorable. I love him and his fiance. I like watching their videos. They're really adorable and they're like relationship goals. So again, please subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.